I'm going with a little bit of a Blair Witch theme because it kind of fits this topic, which is fight or flight. Those are our two primary responses when we feel threats, and they're pretty much instantaneous. The time delay between when we initially sense a threat and our physiological or neurological response is about zero point 0.2 seconds, which is really kind of an important thing because when threat is involved and our response to threat is involved, it's a little too late to see if that person can control their response. So we have to get ahead of whatever their natural reaction is going to be. Now, fight or flight. We see fight, and it's the easiest one to identify, right? It's the aggression, the person gets loud, they are maybe bullying, dominating, refusing to listen to others, have a hard time de escalating. So that one, I think we pretty much all can recognize fight behavior, arguing, and that's when you'll hear the F bombs and they will, blow someone up verbally. That's all fight related, even if it's not a physical fight. Flight gets a little more interesting because flight can look like running away, but it can also look like going to the bathroom as soon as that person starts to feel a little bit threatened or challenged. And we can see that in the classroom. As soon as there's a sense of discomfort, the person needs to go to the restroom. One thing that I want to talk about is our interpretation of the use of phones. So while social media and all that does all sorts of neurological things to our brains to addict us and all that, phones also have become a place of flight. Perfect example of this is the last time you got on a crowded elevator, if you noticed, especially if it was a group of strangers, everybody got on their phone, even though there might not be any self-service on the elevator. Everybody's looking at their phones just as a way of fleeing from the discomfort of having to have uncomfortable conversations in this little box as you're going up a building or down. So we do want to kind of look at phone usage maybe a little bit differently. Maybe it isn't a sign of disrespect so much as it is a sign of discomfort and a flight from whatever is being presented in the classroom or whatever's going on in the classroom. Similarly, video games are like the ultimate flight. Like you see people literally flee reality and go into a different universe a lot of times. Look at Fortnite. It literally is a different universe. So we can look at people's reflexive need to get on a phone or check out with a video game or something like that sometimes as flight. Just another way of looking at it. It might not be disrespect.